Masai. Hey. AKA Tolkien Brown Guy for the evening. Yeah, I'm your third act in a row who is also from West Bromwich. Oh no. Hat-trick, well done. Football fan in the room there. But look at the demographic that we brought here. Transsexual, an ex-vicar and a brown guy. That's West Bromwich bloody whole life. Still, it's been a long walk, but I'm here now. Fuck it, let's do this. Anyway, last week I gigged in Stoke. Hey. And I was stoked. Tonight I'm gigging in Stone. Yeah, and I am Stone. Sorry. Tell a few things about myself. My dad is from Jamaica. And my mum is from Wales. So obviously I'm the black sheep. Hey! That's not even a joke, so thanks for laughing at my heritage there, guys. Anyway, I am a nice guy. I'll prove it to you now, ladies especially. Would you like to hear a good deed I did on the way here? Yeah. On the way here, yeah. I found a lost cat. Oh. I know. And luckily for me, it had its owner's mobile number on the back of its name tag. But as it's 2019, yeah, instead of just phoning them to tell them that I'd found it, I just took a selfie of me and the cat. And then I texted the picture to their phone number. You see, that way, they could see for themselves that it had been run over. Guys, please. Savour that joke. That's the 8th time I've told that dead cat joke, so I can only tell it once more after that. I made that up, Anyway, any Irish people in? Irish people. Good, I hate Irish people. I'm not racist, it's I got ripped off in Ireland. I got ripped off in Ireland recently. See, I bought some cocaine from Limerick, but the 3rd and 4th lines were not shorter. I woke up in the hospital this morning, couldn't believe it. When they told me I'd suffered a stroke, my face dropped. Okay, now notice how the left-hand side of the room didn't react to the... What's going on? Anyway, good news. My girlfriend's got a baby due. Hey. Yeah, she found it outside the synagogue. Yeah, baby due. Take your time, girl. Anyway, my Jamaican grandmother wants to know why I love chocolate spread so much, but me not tell her. Make sure you spread that one, guys. I've noticed how a lot of the other comedians do a lot more incest jokes than I do, so I'm going to have to up the ante. That's my auntie applauding there, thanks for coming. Last night I gave my girlfriend oral sex for the first time ever. Didn't have a clue what I was supposed to be doing. To be honest, I'm still a bit wet behind the ears. Just thought I'd slip that one in for you ladies there. Recently, I dumped my Indian girlfriend. Binda. I'm not Canadian, I don't even have a girlfriend. So my mum works in Boots. She earns more money as a prostitute that way. Recently, my dad started swinging straight after he hung himself. Guys, I'm joking, my dad's black, I've never met him. Oh, that's funny, yeah. I have to say, one of the biggest inspirations in my life would have to be my deaf uncle. Yeah? I remember he always used to say, that's what he said, I can't change it. I think that's what you call sound advice. Hey guys, listen, not one deaf person has ever complained about that joke, so... Last night I was watching Pretty Woman, and after half an hour she saw me and closed the curtains. It was the glare of my binoculars there. The other night at a gig I had my favourite ever heckle that I've ever heard. I got on the stage and before I get to the mic and announce myself, there was a table full of white lads sat there pissed up and one of them stands up and shouts, "Oi! Have you got a big black dick?" Hello? And then I just went, "Ask your mum." And then all the audience started laughing, and then when the laughter died down, his other mate stood up and went, "Oi, you can't say that. His mum passed away last week." Hello, awkward. And then I went, "What did she die from? Internal injuries." But now it was something really bad, so that was awkward. Right, I'm going to get a judgment of the room here to see who's sick and who isn't. Give me a cheer if you're familiar with the term soggy biscuit. Okay? If you're not, I'll explain it to you now, but just bear in mind, I didn't make this up, it's a fucking game that people play. So apparently, soggy biscuit is a game where 8 guys, it's usually a rugby game, 8 guys stand around in a circle naked, masturbating over a biscuit. And the last person to ejaculate has to eat the biscuit. It's disgusting, eh? So I was on the bus the other day and there were 2 young lads. It was the first day of year 7 of school and they just made friends and one of them said to the other, "Would you ever play the game Soggy Biscuit?" He says, "What's that?" He explained it. 8 guys standing around in a circle, masturbating over a biscuit. Last person ejaculate has to eat it. He's looked at his mate and said, "Would you ever play that game?" And his mate had just looked at him and gone, "What type of biscuit is it?" Right, I have 4 more minutes, I'm not ending on that. Guys in the room, do you remember this when you were younger? You'd say, "Mum, can I go and play football?" And your mum would say, "You can only go and play football if you take your little brother with you." So obviously she didn't want him around the house while she was cleaning. All my mates used to hate taking their little brother to football with them. I was the only one who used to fucking love it. And the reason is that every time I scored the winning goal in football, I would grab my little brother and lift him above my head and pretend that he was the FA Cup trophy. And that was mainly because of the shape of his urn. Like I said, Mum didn't run around the house while she was doing it. Anyone shop on Amazon? Yeah, I used to, not anymore. The other day I ordered Christopher Reeve's autobiography, and when it arrived, the spine was all fucked up. Don't laugh, top 99, man. Don't look at me like that, are they? I'm fucking ended on that one either. The other night I was watching a documentary about stuttering, but it was a repeat. So the other day I was watching a documentary about stuttering. Well, it was a repeat. Come on guys, you can't deny me not being able to do a stuttering joke when I'm performing at Granvilles. Okay, 2 minutes, I'll do a couple of clean jokes, a couple of naughty ones, and we'll call it a day. Now somehow, a couple of years ago, I managed to win the best joke of the Edinburgh Comedy Festival. With one of my shittest ever jokes. You can only get on the list if it's clean. So the joke was, my dad has suggested that I register for a donor card. He's a man after my own heart. So the year before that, I came second in the top 10 jokes behind Tim Vine, and that joke was, I've written a joke about a fat badger, but I couldn't fit it into my set. Hey, on the second. Okay, but I'm gonna end on 2 naughty jokes, and that will be my time. You must have been lovely. So last night, I caught my big brother with his dick in a bowl of chickpeas and lentils. He'll shag anything with a pulse. Right, I'll leave you with this. What are your thoughts in the room on women breastfeeding in public? Yeah. You think women should have to breastfeed anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, listen to this. The other day, I saw a mother breastfeeding at somebody else's funeral. I didn't know what to do. Give her a piece of my mind about her inappropriate behaviour, or just take the baby off her and put it back in its coffin. Right, have you Master Brian? You've been lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic Masai Graham. I can't go and tell them anything right now for 5 minutes. Before we go, can you give a huge round of applause? We actually just saw